Delta 2, Charlie Foxtrot Golf.
Kilo Bravo 3, Mike Bravo Papa.
Whiskey Bravo 3,
November Echo Juliet.
Okay, I've got a Yankee Juliet Victor. I've got a Kilo Oscar 2 Charlie Foxtrot Golf. I got a KB3 Mike Bravo Papa. I got an Echo Juliet. Anybody else that I missed?
Whiskey Bravo 3, Italy, Quebec, Juliet.
Okay, I got the Whiskey Bravo 3 India, Quebec, Juliet, and I've got a Kilo Delta Lima. Anybody else?
A Kilo Charlie 3, Victor Alpha Foxtrot.
Okay, we'll hold it there. I got a Kilo Charlie 3 Victor Alpha Foxtrot. Okay, guys, very good. Let's start with the top of the list here. Yankee
Juliet Victor, come on in. Kilo Alpha 3, Yankee Juliet uniform, Dan.
I got a Yankee Juliet uniform. I thought it was a V. KA3YJU, is that correct?
Yeah, KA3YJU. Yeah, I'm here in central Pennsylvania. It started raining early this morning, and it's been raining all day. And it's foggy, and I got 47 degrees there in Avis, Pennsylvania. Over.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, well, the rain is coming. The rain is coming. Are you expecting the high winds also?
I don't know about high winds, but I know it's been raining, and it's continuing to rain. Then overnight, we're supposed to get some snow then. Over.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good, Charlie. Anything else for the net?
Hey, nothing. I just sitting here listening to you, and also Jeff, and I thought I'd check in. So 73s, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope to catch you down along another day. KA3YJU down along. Work clear. God bless.
Okay, very good. Very good. Nice to talk to you, Charlie. Thanks for checking in. That's KA3YJU, ECARS 30026. I'll be clear with him, and I'm going to Kilo Oscar 2 Charlie Foxtrot Golf. Come on in.
That is Kilo Delta 2 Charlie Foxtrot Golf. My name is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November, and we're located in central New York, just outside the city of Utica, and running an ICOM 7300 here barefoot into a home brew halfway vent setter about 60 feet, Dan. Over.
Okay, sounds very good. Very good, John. I'm sorry, I didn't read my handwriting right. Kilo Delta 2 Charlie Foxtrot Golf. Gotcha. And, John, you sound good. Where is New York Mills?
It's borders on the city of Utica, right in the center of the state, Dan. Over.
Okay, gotcha. Very good. Okay, well, thanks for checking in. Anything else for the net?
Negative. Have a great holiday season, and thanks for taking over the net. 73.
Okay, 73, John. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Okay, we're clear with KD2 Charlie Foxtrot Golf and going to Kilo Bravo 3 Mike Bravo Papa.
Good afternoon. This is Kilo Bravo 3 Mike Bravo Papa. Name here is Zach Zulu Alpha Charlie Hotel. ECARS number 30496 for life. Thanks for picking me up. You have a good 5-9 plus 20 signal into Homedale, Pennsylvania. Like all the other Pennsylvania stations, I will report that it is raining pretty steadily. 52 degrees right now, but I do understand it is supposed to get colder, and we are going to get some snow out of this, which is fine with me. I'm a winter weather kind of guy. I heard your conversation before about the G5RV. I'm also running one of those right now. I have some other antennas out in the yard, but for now, that's the one that's doing the best. So I will comment about them. For me, I've been doing this for like 25 years. For me, they've been they're nothing short of excellent. Easy to deploy, easy to use, and you get good results. Some folks would argue against that, but for my needs, they work just fine. Anyway, have a happy holiday season if I don't get to talk to you again. Thanks again for picking me up. KB3 NBC back to net.
Okay, Zach, very good. Thanks for coming in. I turned my power. First of all, I had my processor on, so I was driving my amplifier a little too hard, I noticed, and I just backed down my power to let it cool a little bit. But thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Yeah, the G5RV was one of my original antennas years ago, and I still have it. That's a mathematically designed antenna at 102 feet with the with the ladder line. I forgot the exact length, and then spliced into a coax cable. And then the concept is to lengthen the coax cable if you don't have a good SWR. But all you're really doing is burning up energy in the coax to create a balun of some sort. But it's a good antenna. I'm actually, I have a 102-footer out there now with 14-gauge wire, the THHN wire, and I use that for portable operation with the 450-ohm ladder line. And I have different lengths of ladder line. And then I have a homemade isolation choke balun that I use into one of those MFJ 901B tuners. That little portable job does wonders into my radio, and that's what I use for portable. But it works great. I use it here on the station sometimes, even checking in on ECARS, just testing it out. And that's a battery operation that I use. Okay, very good, Zach. Anything else for the net? Then thanks for your input.
All right, bud. Sounds to me like you got a lot of people want to get in here, so I'm going to cut it short. Thanks again, 7-3. Have a great one. KB3 NBC, back to net.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for checking in. KB3 MVP, and thanks for your patience. Lifetime member 30496. And we're clear with him. And I'm just taking a little slow today, guys. Having conversations. It's a nice Sunday, rainy day here to have conversation. I don't need to whip through, but it's good that I hope I can get as many people in as possible. We're at the top of the hour, so let me ID. It's Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec. I'm the substitute ECARS net control operator, filling it for NJ2US, who has some thunderstorms due to the storm that's heading up this way. So I'll be filling until 1:30. And my name is Dan, Delta Alpha November. And like I said, I'm in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm running somewhere between 500 and 1,500 watts, depends on how I feel when I turn the dial. And I'm using a TS-890 to a full wave loop antenna. Let me continue with the list now. We have on the next list is Echo Juliet station. Come on in.
Hey, good afternoon, Dan. It's VE3 November Echo Juliet.
Okay, VE3 November Echo Juliet. Come on in and tell us how you doing.
Okay, Dan. It's Terry, Tango Echo Radio Yankee, and I am in Kitchener, Ontario, home of CKCO TV and the Oktoberfest. And what else we got here? But a little ugly outside today. It says it's 40 degrees, but the nurse just left, and I didn't think it was all that warm. It's damp, dreary, not very much sun. Just plain old ugly day up here, Dan. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's to be accepted at this time of the day. This time of the year. I hope everything's good up there. Just tell me where you located in reference to where I would know.
I'm about 60 miles west of Toronto. I don't know the distance, about an hour and a half up from Niagara Falls. In between London and Toronto, Dan, over.
Okay, Terry, very good. Now I know exactly where you are. I don't have my maps or QRZ up because I'm on the net operating software here. So all I see is information. I don't see details of location. But very good. Thanks for checking in, Terry. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. Dan, excuse me. I was just looking at your website there. Nice looking site. Nice equipment. Well done. You're a craftsman. VE3NEJ. Thanks for picking me up. And I'll talk to you next Sunday, I guess.
Yes, thank you for the compliment on my website, my QRZ page. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been a ham since 15 years old, and I'm going to be 63 in April, and I just love the hobby and love building my own equipment if I can and experimenting. But thanks for the compliment. You sound good. Got you down here nicely, Terry, with a nice 5.9 signal, and I wish you the best for the holidays, and you stay well. So I'll be clear with Victor Echo 3, November Echo Juliet, and I'll go to Whiskey Bravo 3, India, Quebec Juliet.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dan, WD3IQJ. Name's Don, Delta Oscar November. My number is 30637 for the log if you need it. And the QTH is Thompsontown, Pennsylvania, and that is midway between Harrisburg and State College along Route 322. Our copy.
Oh, very nice, Don. Very nice. I've got a nice, probably a plus 10 on the meter. I'm not using any preamp or anything. What are you operating out there? Over.
Yeah, okay, Dan. Well, you're pushing 20 over here. I'm running an ICOM 7300 with about 75 watts power right now. We're running it into a homebrew inverted D that I made. Go ahead.
Well, it sounds wonderful. The inverted V, if it's put up the right way, can do wonders. Are you omnidirectional the way you have it up?
No, not really. I've got it mounted off the apex here of the house, off of a 40-foot tower. And my 80 and 40 are there, and then I have an end fed that's also mounted off that same tower, and then I have another 30-foot tower with a old Wilson Systems 33 tri-band beam and a 6-meter beam on top of that. So, but no, it's pretty much north and south. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. I think there's a trick to doing that. I don't remember what it was, but hey, you sound good. You're certainly heading in my direction, Don. Anything else?
No, that's it. Just got back from church. I had 2 church services this morning and got home here, got a bite to eat, and I figured I'd come up in the ham shack here and see who was on. So nice. I think it's the first time you and I have worked, so nice to put you in the log, and I hope you have a blessed day. We'll catch up with you later, Dan. This is WB3IQJ, back to net control.
Okay, Don, very good, very good. Good to hear you. I don't have my log up, so I don't know if we spoke before, but if we didn't, I always book my contacts on QRZ when I am a net control operator, in case anybody wants to get a star. All right, Don, very good. Thanks for checking in. You sound wonderful. Good copy. That's Don in Pennsylvania. His ECARS number is 30637, lifetime member. Thanks for checking in. I'll be clear with Whiskey Bravo 3, India, Quebec, Juliet. And next station, last call letters are Kilowatt Delta Lima. Come on in.
Yes, good afternoon, Dan. Yeah, the car is Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima, Robert J. City, over.
Okay, that's Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima. Is that right, Rob?
Good morning, or good afternoon to you, sir. Here's 557. Well, I got my pretty much thing working. Of all problems with it, the mic processor must have stuck. So I was on a technical net yesterday. You told me what to look for. So I fooled around with it, and I got it back on the air. How we sound? How's the copy? Over.
Okay, Rob, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I can hear you, but your audio sounds just a little bit muffled, like you might be overdriving something. Do you have the processor on?
No, I do not. Because that was the problem. The processor was stuck. Over.
Yeah, roger that. What is your microphone?
I have a stock Kenwood microphone. It looks like a huge kid type of. That's mine. It's a stock microphone, I believe. Over.
Okay, very good. All right. What's your bandwidth? Do you happen to know?
I got my bandwidth cut down quite a bit. Over.
Oh, okay. That may be it. Maybe if you bring your bandwidth up a little bit, I might get some highs.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'll do that probably the next go around or a little bit later. I appreciate that. It might have been that. So I had the rail put away for a while, but I was on the crew at net yesterday, and he really explained to me what was wrong with my kid because I was going to take it to my buddy to work on it, but I fixed it here at house. Okay, thank you for fixing me up there, Dan, if I got your name right there. Yeah, Robert J. ECARS 8453. Thanks for the tip about the bandwidth. We'll do that. All right, with that, I'll say something. Like I talked to you before, I have a really nice Merry Christmas to you and your family. I'll play with you and hand it back to you. Thank you.
Okay, Rob, very good. I hope I didn't insult you, but, I'm listening 100 to 3,000, so I'm 2,900 wide, and I'm looking on Jeff's pantograph for his station, and I see that you are a little bit on the low side, so just check that out, but I love that they helped. The other ham radio operators were able to help you and guide you, and you did something yourself, and that's really the best part of the hobby. So good luck to you, Rob. You have fun, and I can hear you. There's no problem. I can hear you, but if it gets a little noisy or a little QSB, that's when it becomes difficult. So 73 to you, Rob, and we'll talk to you again. That's Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Delta Lima out in Bay City, Michigan. Boy, the band is definitely long today. He's ECARS number 8453 lifetime. Thanks for checking in, Rob. I'll be clear with you, and I'm going to Kilo Charlie 3 Victor Alpha Frank. Come on in.
Hey, good morning, Dan. This is Brad, Mount Airy, Maryland. I'm running a Site QC90 at, I'm only pushing 10 watts right now with a homemade off-centered dipole with a 1 to 5 balun. And you come in really clean, very clean. How do I sound?
You sound pretty good, Brad. I've got you 5'9" on your 10 watts. Very, very good copy coming in from Delaware. Excuse me, you say Maryland?
That's confirmed, Maryland, Mount Airy, up by Frederick.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you sound good. You sound good. You're 10 watts, and what's the antenna?
It's an off-center 140-foot antenna. It works really well with the internal tuner that the G90 has. I can get all the way from 80 all the way up to 10 with no problem.
Oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. Well, you sound good. I have no problem hearing you, and the audio's good, and that off-center fed is working just great for you. Anything else for the net, Pat?
I just might mention that I'm sitting here playing with a SDR, Software Divine radio I picked up for like $28 from Amazon, plugs into my laptop, and it's really handy. I can see the whole activity on all the bands and pick what's busy and what without being, messing them with my radio. It's kind of fun to play with for $30. Great Christmas present. Anyways, that's it. I'm clear. Everything's great.
Okay, very good, Brad. Very good. Yeah, those little SDR things for computers are pretty cool. You can see the bandwidth and see the frequencies that people are transmitting on. Like if you were looking at mine, it's kind of it's mostly even across the board there, but a little bit on the lower side, it's a little heavier, which is the way I've adjusted the audio for myself. But I have a phase rotator in here, and the phase rotator keeps my peaks and valleys of a male voice even. A female voice, peaks and valleys are equal, but a phase rotator is used in broadcasting for the male voice, and it works well. So I hope I gave you enough to watch on your pantograph there. Okay, I'll be clear with Kilo Charlie 3 Victor Alpha Foxtrot. That's Brad down in Mount Airy, Maryland, ECARS 30902. And that clears my list here, and I'm looking for new check-ins. Again, guys, try to space them out just a little bit. I'm running a little slow today. Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec net control for ECARS, looking for check-ins.
November 2, Zulu Golf November.
Reset.
Tango Zulu Juliet.
Kilowatt 9 India, Quebec Bravo.
Okay, I've got November 2 Zulu Golf November. I got a Tango Zulu Juliet. I got a K9 IQB. And there was a recheck in there. Recheck, who are you?
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 8, you're something in here. I was playing around with the Kilo, any better over?
It's not better. I mean, it's still, your words are still together. For some reason, it's not separating your words.
Okay, let me drop my mic in a minute. Yeah, Mike. Okay, Dr. Joe, I dropped my mic in. That's any better? Over?
Yeah, dropping the mic gain is a little better. Do you have any other microphone that you can put on there?
I do have a T104 mic. Maybe I'll try that and see what that does. Over?
Yeah, okay, very good. You do sound much better. Much better. Your mic gain was just up too high. Maybe it was too hot for the radio. I actually have a reason in mine. I had to change the impedance for my D104 into the TS890 because I was running too hot also. So I had to put in more impedance. But anyway, check it out and get back to me. Squeeze in here if you get it on before I get off the air, okay?
Very good. I see. And by the way, don't worry. Don't disrespect it all. Don't disrespect at all. I appreciate your help. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, good luck with that, Charlie, and I hope it works out for you. Okay, let me clear with Charlie. That was KC8ORP, and I think that's who it was. Anyway, I hope I got it right. Let's go with these three before I lose them. Nancy 2 Zebra Golf November. Come on in.
Good afternoon, Dan. November 2 Zulu Golf November 20993. And we're located upstate New York, far northeast corner along Lake Champlain. And we topped out at 50 degrees. We're on the way down. We've got rain, and we're expecting 6 to 10 inches of the white stuff tonight and tomorrow. Over.
Okay, very good, Jerry. You got a beautiful signal down here coming in from Peru, New York. I have to say that. What are you running there, Jerry?
This is a 7300, and I'm running right around 400 watts out from a 811. into an off-center fed dipole. Over.
Beautiful, beautiful. Is that the stock microphone for the 7300?
It is an SM30.
Okay. It sounds wonderful. I mean, I was questioning it because I think the 7300 is the only radio that I know that you could take that out of the box and put the stock microphone on it and you sound like a bundle of joy. Am I right?
That's what I understand. I've heard several of them on the air like that, and they sound excellent. So, not bad. And what's your call for the log?
Sure, no problem, Jerry. It's Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec. I'm Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec. The name is Dan Delta Alpha November, and I'm located in Greenwich, Connecticut. Okay?
Roger, very good. And I'm also still in net control. So thanks for taking over for Jeff there. I hate when thunderstorms come through myself. So take care, and we'll be listening for a while. And to ZGN 7-3.
Okay, very good, Jerry. Good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Yes, now I realize I know the Peru, New York. I've heard you before, and I apologize. I didn't realize that. But thanks for checking in. I'll be clear with N2ZGN. That's ECARS number 20993, a fellow net control operator. He's a lifetime member, and thanks for checking in, Jerry. Okay, let me just see what's going on here. Just in case you guys are looking on the lightning map, in near Asbury Park, Long Branch, inland, there are thunderstorms in that area and down by Atlantic City. So if you're in that area, be careful with your antenna systems. Okay, let's move on and go to TZJ. Come on in, TGZ. Tango Juliet.
Kilo 3, Tango Zulu Juliet, K3TZJ, ECARS 30303, Ron in Central Pennsylvania, near Hershey, and I just unboxed this new radio, so I'm kind of overwhelmed already. So you're the very first contact on this radio. I just set it up, just got it going, so I'm overwhelmed. Too many buttons and knobs. Anyway, you're 20 over 9 here into near Hershey, PA, and again, the name is Ron, K3TZJ.
Okay, let me make sure I have your call site, Ron. It's Kilowatt 3 Tango Zulu Juliet, correct?
That is correct, an ECARS 30303.
Okay, I got you. Okay, let me just say that I had trouble with that, and I know your new radio is out of the box. What is the radio? What is the microphone you're using?
It's Yaesu STDX101MP, and it's the hand mic that came with the set. Yeah, the desk mic is on back order.
Yep, I could hear that. I actually had that radio, the 101D, with that stock microphone, and it sounded exactly the way you sound right now. It doesn't have a lot of highs in it. I don't know if there's a switch on that mic. I don't think so. But if you could do a test and hear yourself in a dummy load or whatever, you need a little bit of highs, and you're talking too close and you're popping. That's why I didn't hear the T versus a P. Over.
Okay, yeah, we got to get used to this radio. I'm a military radio guy. All the radios I've had in my entire 60-year career have been military sets, so this is my first commercial radio. And like I said, it's a lot to learn.
Oh, absolutely, Ron. It took me a long time to learn that radio. In fact, there's actually a book that's published. You can find it on Amazon as to how to operate that radio. And there are a lot of groups out there, and I still have my audio chain for it somewhere in my files if you want me to send it to you as to how I set it, but it wasn't with that microphone. I had this D104 on the 101D, but it's a fabulous radio. The reception, I mean, you just got it, but I think the 10-meter contest is still on. The reception and the receive on that radio is incredible. Have you experimented with that? Over?
Yeah, I've not experimented at all with any other band of sports here. I just turned it on 30 minutes ago and just trying to figure some of this stuff out. And yeah, there's a couple videos online also I got to look at and see what I can do. But yeah, my email is on QRZ, so if there's anything you can send me, I'd appreciate it. Kilo 3, Tango, Zulu, Juliet.
Okay, Ron, when I get off, I'll send you some material that I used to use with that radio. Okay, very good. That I'm clear with. Anything else, Ron?
No, that's it. Thanks for taking me, and we'll be listening. K3TZJ.
Okay, I'll be clear with Kilo 3 Tango Zulu Juliet. Thanks for checking in and testing out that radio. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be one of the first ones or one of the few that you started out with. Okay, I'll be clear with Ron and going to K9IQB. Come on in.
Hey, Dan. Good afternoon. WA1, Yankee, Quebec. Kilowatt 9, India, Quebec, Bravo. The handle is Kirk, Kilowatt, India, Radio, Kilowatt. I'm located in north central Maryland, about 22 miles southeast of the Gettysburg National Battlefield, Dan. Rainy down here. I imagine you're getting the same up your way. But something like 57 degrees at the moment. Not expecting any white stuff until about 4 a.m., they say, but it won't stick around because it's going to be too warm in the morning. Anyway, waving a hand at you and everybody on frequency and wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Nice signal down here this morning, 10 over 9, Dan. WA1 YYQ, K9IQB.
Okay, very good. K9IQB with WA1YYQ and ECARS. Yeah, very good, Kirk. Nice signal, too. You're 10 over. Nice signal coming up here from Maryland. And, we've got 55 degrees. The thunderstorms cooled down just a little bit in New Jersey. We're still waiting for the big storm to hit us up here. So I'll be playing radio until I have to drop my antennas down a little bit. But thanks for checking in. And I'll be clear with you, and you have a good day. Clear with K9IQB. And I'll start a new list now. It's 121. I'll go on here a little longer. This is Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee, Quebec, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, fill-in net control for NJ2US, who had some thunderstorm activity and had to clear off about a little less than an hour ago. I'll be taking check-ins, guys. Just spread them out just a little bit. Over.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Yankee X-ray.
Kilowatt 3 Alpha Charlie.
Bravo, Mike.
Hello, Echo, Zulu, Bravo.
Okay, I got a Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Yankee X-ray, K3AC, something ending in Bravo Mike, an Echo Zulu Bravo, I think, and then there's one more station out in the background. Come on in.
Bravo 8, Uniform Golf Papa, New York State.
Okay, all I got was Golf Papa. You're way in the underneath. Maybe the band might pick up. I'll try to pick you up at the end of the list. Okay, let's go with Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Yankee X-ray. Come on in.
Good morning, WA1 YYQ, WV8, WYX. Here in Struthers, Ohio. E-card number is 8289. We get a 5-9 signal, a beautiful signal. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. You sound really wonderful from Ohio, Joe. Nice signal coming in yourself. What are you using there for equipment?
The equipment I'm running here is a Kenwood 890 into a solid state 500-watt linear. Running a dipole. Just curious. What's funny about mine is pointed north and west. I couldn't do a pointed north and south because the neighbors had the trees cut down that they let me use because of the walnuts interfering with so many squirrels in the area that it was creating problems. Go ahead.
Yeah, perfectly understandable, Joe. That's the negative part of amateur radio, but you sound good. You're plus 10 over here. It's wavering a little bit. Good signal on that TS. I think you said 890. What are you using for a microphone?
I'm using the RE320.
Okay, very good, very good. Sounds wonderful. Nice hookup. I'm using the D104 with a phase rotator for K7 DYY preamp in the bottom into my TS890. How's it sound to you?
Sounds very good. The antenna I'm running, it's a 12-gauge wire across the top, 200-foot, 100-foot on each end, and using a 350-foot ladder line down to a 1-to-1 film on the bottom. Go ahead.
Yep, you're getting all that power out to that antenna. 12-gauge. I use 12-gauge, too. I've got a 472-foot 12-gauge rectangle loop. What's the, are you solid or stranded on that 12-gauge, and what are you using for the ladder line?
Ladder line is a 350,
I was thinking to make my own ladder line later, all 12 gauge, a stranded 12-gauge wire.
Okay, very good. Yes, my ladder line is I'm using solid wire, and my ladder line is the 12-gauge with 6-inch spacers, which gives me 600 ohms. And I changed it. I originally had it at 12-gauge with misinformation with 4-inch spacers, and it was only 550 ohms. And people laughed at me and said, you won't hear a difference. But you know what? I did. I went from 550 to 600 ohms, and I radiate much better. I feel, I think that I listen much better. I get a lot more receiving, and it made a difference. And I'm using the 6-inch spacers that you get at a fence supply store, where I use zip ties on each end, and that's how I created them. I don't have to cut them. They're just already made, and I run the zip ties through each end. Over.
Roger. I'm familiar with that. They had a group on 160 there that was making their own ladder lines. Okay, I won't hold you up there because it's close to your end there. Get a few other calls. Sorry I held it up. WB8, WYX, clear.
Contact.
Okay, very good. Standby contact. Okay, very good, Joe. Well, you sound wonderful. Yeah, that information up there from 160 is what was misinformed. The 12-gauge shouldn't use 4-inch spacers. It needs to use the 6-inch. The 14-gauge, you can get the 4-inch spacers to get the 600 ohm. But anyway, I hope that helps some of you people out there. But thanks for the information, Joe. You sound wonderful. Great signal coming into Greenwich, Connecticut. And I'll clear with you and pick up the contact. WB8WYX, this is WA1YYQ, net control. Go ahead, contact.
Yeah, just briefly, can you stay with me after the net just a couple of minutes? I need to ask you a question on the 890. That's what we're running here. Thank you.
Yes, no problem. What is your call sign?
W2AO, W2 Atlantic Ocean.
Yep, I'll be happy to talk to you at the end. I'm not sure if I'm going to end it right here, but I'll end it shortly, and if you stand by, that'd be okay?
Thank you. Much appreciated, W2AO.
Okay, no problem. W2AO, good talking to you. Okay, let's go down the list. Joe, thanks again, 73 to you. K3 Alpha Charlie, come on in.
Yeah, WA1AAQ from Kilo 3 Alpha Charlie. Name here is Bobby. ECARS number 3660 lifetime. 3660, and Dan, you got a beautiful signal, 15 to 20 over here, into a very rainy, soggy Bucks County, about 25, 30 miles northeast of Center City, Philadelphia. We're running old gear here, backup rig a Kenwood 870 into an LA1K solid state amp, kicking her up to about 600-700 watts. The antenna is an 80-meter end-fed half-wave up at about 35, 40 feet. And if Ron is still listening with his 101D there that he's trying to improve the audio, which is very bassy, by the way, as you told him, tomorrow the nuts, bolts, and screws net will be on, hopefully. Excuse me. The net control is Art Alpha Radio Tango. His call is Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Mike from Cape May, and he will be happy to share with Ron his expertise on setting up the 101D, which he used to own and now owns the wonderful 101MP, and he always sounds wonderful. I think he's using a headset microphone, but anyway, Art can give him some suggestions. It's kind of a difficult thing to set up with that parametric EQ, but Art can give him all the settings, and he should sound a lot better. But, of course, if I were Ron, I'd get rid of that hand mic and get a good desk mic like an RE27 or similar high-quality desk microphone. Anyway, thanks for picking me up, and I won't hold it. I know you're going to finish up. And thanks for filling in for Jeff there. I did hear that he had to secure there due to thunderstorms, and we're going to do the same. No thunderstorms yet, but I'm sure they'll be coming. Have a great day, 73, and back to you. WA1AAQ, and your loop is doing great from K3AC.
Okay, Bob. My call sign, just so you have it right, is Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee, Quebec. You got that?
Yeah, I guess I maybe said it too quick. Yeah, I have it written down. WA1YYQ, QSL.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you're 20 over, Bob. And thanks for that information. I'm sure Joe could appreciate it and others could appreciate that too. Good comments. I appreciate your input into the net. So that's Bob in Yardley, Pennsylvania, ECARS number 3660. And I appreciate you coming in for the net. I'll be clear with K3AC, and I'm looking for the call sign ending in Bravo Mike.
Whiskey 1, Echo, Bravo, Mike. Over.
Okay, Whiskey 1, Echo, Bravo, Mike. Come on in.
How we doing on time there? Over.
I'm going to go a little over. Jeff said to me that I don't have to do a hard stop today, so you're good on time. Say whatever you'd like.
Roger. Thank you very much, Dan. WA1YYQ. This is W1, Echo, Bravo, Mike. Thanks very much for picking me up. My name is Gary. I'm lifetime member 10016. I'm located in southern New Hampshire, in Brookline, New Hampshire, and you're asking the folks about equipment. This is an ICOM 7610, driving an ICOM PW1 solid-state amp for 1,000 watts, feeding the 3-element JK Hawk antenna at 95 feet on my hilltop location, and the aluminum is pointing your way. Dan, your signal here is peaking 25 over 9. I guess that's it. Back to you. Over.
Okay, very good, Gary. I think we've spoken before. I've heard you many times on the net. Thank you for checking in with me. Your 7610 sounds wonderful. And, you know, I think the way my loop is situated is that I have this path all the way up there to Maine. And you're 20 over. All the way up to Maine, and then I have a good path down to Maryland and Delaware. So whatever way the thing is functioning, it's a rectangle. It's not a perfect loop, but it works for me, and I appreciate the input. Your 7610 sounds absolutely wonderful. Anything else for the net?
No, thank you. Just a question. I like to go after DX. I'm a CW guy, and I'm beginning to hear and work some really good signals out of Europe as early as around 2 p.m. And I wonder if your loop is able to do the same thing there. Over.
On what band?
On 40 meters. Over.
Oh, yes. In fact, I heard a European station about a half an hour ago. Sounded like a German station not checking in with us, but I heard them in the background. And when I'm on the lower part of 40, like 7135 to 7160, I do hear the DX coming in the afternoon. That I happen to hear. You have a good copy on them too?
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I frequently work sideband DX as well in the daytime. I'm constructing, you may have heard, a 3-element phased array for 80 meters, and an announcement on December 16th. That's a week from this coming Saturday at 10 o'clock. Anyone who would like to come and help us, you're invited. There's no climbing. I only need people who can pull ropes, who can observe ropes, who can watch pulleys, who can follow directions. This is a complex thing we have to do. The antenna is currently sitting at 40 feet. That was the easy part. We did a feasibility demonstration there. To pull it up to 75 feet is a challenge. It's got to be done very slowly and watching all the different things. It's a 3-dimensional array here. So that's enough. If you're in the local area, check me out, W1 Echo Bravo Mike on QRZ. If you want more information, send me an email or call me, and I'd be pleased to tell you. You do need helpers, rope pullers, rope observers, etc. I'm in Brookline, west of Nashua. WA1YYQ. Thank you for letting me do that. W1 Echo Bravo Mike. Over.
Okay, Gary, no problem. Yes, I heard you say that the other day, and I'm always willing to help with amateur radio operators with their equipment and antennas. Unfortunately, that is too far for me to drive. I usually do Connecticut, Long Island, and the Hudson Valley area. But if I was near you, I would definitely be making it a project of having fun with you guys. So if anybody's up in that area where Gary is, up near Brookline, New Hampshire, to help with that antenna system, he's doing the phased, I don't know if it's verticals, but a phased antenna for 80 meters, and he needs some help up there. You can get in contact with him. That's Whiskey 1 Echo Bravo Mike. Whiskey 1 Echo Bravo Mike. Okay, very good. I'll be clear with you, Gary. Thanks for checking in. And let's move it along. I've got an Echo Zulu Bravo. Come on in.
Good afternoon, Dan, from Kilo 8 Echo Zulu Bravo, K8EZB, ECARS 8403, Amherst, New Hampshire. Name is Rick. You are first in line for the best signal on 40 meters award this afternoon. 5.9 plus, occasionally peaking 25 over 9. I have no traffic for the net today. Back to you.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Hang on, I'm just adjusting my software here, Rich. Okay, that's K8 Echo Zulu Bravo. Am I right?
Affirmative. Kilo 8 Echo Zulu Bravo.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks for the compliment, but you are 20 over also here. We have a good path between you and I can't complain about that. Again, you're up in New Hampshire, so that's my path. How much power are you running, and what's your antenna?
We're running an Apache Lab 7000 DLE, driving an ACOM 1200 S-amp at about 500 watts. The microphone here is a Behringer B1 condenser mic. The antenna is my antenna is 8010 multi-band wire at about 30 feet. Back to you.
Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, you're peaking 2025, and then it wavers. The band, I can see the atmosphere shifting because you're phasing. Your audio is phasing, which is kind of neat. It's like I'm getting you on a long path and an overpath. You know, the long path and then the short skip. But you sound really good. You're the strongest I've heard on the band today, Rich. Over.
Well, that's great news, Dan. I'm surprised at that, but I'll take it. Nothing further from this end. 73.
Okay, 73, Rich. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. And you have fun. Have a good weekend and holidays coming up. Okay, next on the list is ending, I think it's Golf Peter. Is there a station with a GP in there?
United Golf Papa. United Golf Papa, QRP.
Okay, you were the one that I couldn't hear before. Okay, come on in, United Golf Papa.
United Golf Papa, KB8UGP, Gary here at Shinston, West Virginia currently. We got sleet coming down outside there. And the temperature, it's 3 degrees, but I think it's wrong around according to the thing here, because it's a little bit colder than that out there. But I'm running a Zygu G90 at 10 watts right now into an end-fed long wire, stretched over a swamp with iron ore in the bottom of it there, and give me a little bit more reflective capability there. How copy, over?
Okay, you faded out there a little bit toward the end, but I've got you. I just want to make sure that I have your call sign right. You said you're in West Virginia, and your QRP. Is the call sign Kilowatt Echo 8 United Golf Papa? Over?
No, it's Kilo Bravo 8. Kilo Bravo 8 United Golf Papa. Or just remember, King Baker 8 ugly growling puppies. Over.
All right, let me see if I can get that here. Stand by. I'm a little bit slow on the software today, and let's see if that pops in. And okay, this is Gary in Shinston, West Virginia, correct?
QSL.
Okay, Gary, very good. How many watts did you say?
I'm running 10 watts out of a Zygu.
Okay, I got you. See, the band changed. I wasn't able to hear you before. All I got was the Golf Papa before, but now I can hear you, and you got a nice signal. So, very good. What is the antenna, Gary?
The antenna is an end-fed long wire at 66 feet, up 22 feet. I have it stretched over a swamp with iron ore in the bottom of it there, Roger.
Okay, roger that. Well, I've got you a good S3 on the signal, and it's now steady. And that long wire over the swamp with the iron ore, and it seems to be working in my direction. Over.
Roger. I've made a lot of contacts with that antenna there. Matter of fact, it helped me get worked all states running nothing but QRP there, Roger.
Very good, Gary. Well, it's working well up here. You actually came up to an S5. So something's changing in the bands. I can hear the atmosphere with the signals changing, but you sound good. Anything else, Gary?
I just want to jump in there and say good afternoon to everybody, and you all have a Merry Christmas there, KB8UGP.
Okay, you too. Thanks for checking in, Gary. That's KB8UGP on 10 watts down in West Virginia with a long wire over a swamp with iron ore in the swamp, I guess, in the bottom there. I'll be clear with KB8UGP, and this is Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec. It's 1:40. I'll go on for a few more minutes. If there's anybody that desperately wants to check in, I'd be happy to check them in. Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Quebec for ECARS overtime. Anybody want to check in?
Kilowatt 1.
Whiskey America 3, Germany, Italy, Norway.
Okay, I got a Kilowatt 1 and a Whiskey Alpha 3 GIN. I hear you. Thank you for checking in. Go and more check-ins and spread them out a little bit.
Kilowatt 1 Romeo Charlie.
Kilo 1 Kilo Zulu Papa.
Okay, Kilowatt 1 Romeo Charlie. I got the Kilo Zulu Papa. Anybody else?
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Juliet Bravo, over.
Okay, I got you. Kilo Delta 9, Tango Juliet Bravo. You're going to be the last one in the cleanup for the day, and I appreciate you coming in. Okay, let's go. I think it's K1RC was the first one in there. Come on in.
Yeah, good afternoon. K1RC, K1 Romeo Charlie. Name is John Jig Ocean Henry Nancy. You're 5'9", about 20 over here. I thought you were in the room with me. KTH is Dracut, Mass, about 30 miles northwest of Boston and right on the New Hampshire border. In fact, I can see New Hampshire from here. No traffic. Just thought I'd check in, keep things rolling. Anybody has anything coming up to northeast Massachusetts or southern New Hampshire, I'll be glad to try and help them out. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Very good, John. Well, thanks for checking in. I appreciate that. Did you hear W1EBM who wanted some people to help him with his antenna?
Yeah, I did get that. Sorry, but I can't get up there. I have to work. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Completely understandable. Okay, just wanted to make sure you heard him based on what you just said. Okay, very good. Anything else for the net, John?
Nope, I'm all set. I'm QRU, and I'll be listening here for a while. I'm trying to clean the shack up, but I can't get the Bobcat in the door.
Okay. Well, you have fun today, and enjoy ham radio, and thanks for checking in. Good to hear. I'll be clear with K1RC, and I'm going over to my buddy Whiskey Alpha 3 Golf India November. Are you testing something out today?
Yeah, I'm testing out the old Kenwood TS2000 and the 922 Alpha, and you're doing a great job. We're listening to you. Over.
Okay, very good, Dave. You know, Dave, when you check in, I know I think you're normally testing a radio, and I was right. Well, you sound pretty interesting. Well, what is the radio, and what's the microphone?
It's a Kenwood TS2000, and just a hand mic that goes along with that. Nothing special.
Oh, well, that sounds great. You're 15 over. You running the 100 watts out of that machine, or you got an amp? And what's your antenna on this one today?
Yeah, this is a fan dipole, about feet point's about 35 feet maybe at the feet point, 80-40 meter. And the amplifier is the Kenwood 922 Alpha, which is a pair of 3500s, but not hitting it very hard today.
All right, Dave. Good copy. Good copy. I can hear you. You sound good. Nice radio and really strong signal coming up here. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. You know, like to blow the dust off the finals here every once in a while. And you gave me a good excuse for it because we have a good pad.
That's good. And now you're hearing me from my base station, not me mobile. Usually I check in with you when I'm mobile, right?
That's correct. That's correct. So it's great hearing you and great hearing you running the net. You do an excellent job.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Well, I had some good teachers. All the experience of the previous net operators that I listened to, picked everything up and made it my own. But you sound good, and thanks for checking in. That's WA3GIN. That's Dave in King George County, Virginia. Another net control operator for ECARS, testing out equipment, and good to talk to you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and thanks for checking in. I'll be clear with Dave and going to Kilowatt 1 Kilo Zulu Papa. Come on in.
Hi there. Good afternoon, sir, and everyone on the net. Thank you for being there as net control. My name is Ed Echo Delta, and I'm in Wilmington, Mass. Not very far from the last station I checked in. We're in northern Massachusetts as well. And we're 10098 on the roster for life. And we're having a sort of semi-cloudy day, but there's a big storm heading this way, and I think everybody in this area is ready for it because I guess it's going to be pretty windy. Anyway, thank you for being there, and I know you've got a lot of other traffic, so I'll just go back in the background and keep an ear on what's going on. K1KZP, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Ed, very good. Thanks for checking in. Good to hear you. Good to hear you. I think I've heard you before, and always good to hear you, and you sound wonderful. Good signal. You're a nice 5.9 signal coming down here from Massachusetts, and thanks for checking in again. You have a good weekend, good holiday if I don't talk to you. I'll be clear with K1KZP, and for my final contact for ECARS, Kilowatt Delta 9 Tango Juliet Bravo. Come on in.
Yes, this is Kilo Delta 9 Tango Juliet Bravo, Chris in North Central Indiana. Over.
Oh, okay, Chris. Very good. The band, is changing, and it sounds a little long. I do have a copy on you. It's not a strong copy, but a good copy, Chris. How's your copy on me, and what's going on out there with the weather?
Yeah, the weather's we got flurries in the air. It's a little bit of a gray day. Looks like winter might be here to stay. And you're just above the noise for me. Where are you broadcasting from? Over.
Yes, I'm broadcasting from Greenwich, Connecticut. This is the ECARS, East Coast Amateur Radio Service, NET, and I'm the net control operator, and you're my last one I'm picking up. I don't know if you've been on here before or you're familiar with it. If you're not, it's ECARS7255.com. And I'm out, like I said, I'm out of Greenwich. I'm running about maybe 800 watts now. I backed down my amplifier because it was heating up a little bit too much. And the name is Dan Delta Alpha November. I'm running a TS890 into a full wave loop rectangle antenna up about 50 feet. Over.
Yes, you sound pretty good. 7 to 9. No Greenwich, Connecticut, fairly well. Even though we're out here in Indiana, and it's a beautiful place, and I'm broadcasting off of a Yaesu FT991 and an 80-meter offset dipole. Over.
Okay, very good, very good. You came up there to a 5.7. Nice. The band is changing. Nice from when you started to check in before. Good equipment. The 991A is good, and your dipole's working good. I guess we got some good contact here. How much power are you running, or are you just running the 100 watts?
Yeah, just running at 100 watts. Over.
Yeah, very good, Chris. Well, I got a good copy on you. Are you familiar with ECARS?
Yes, a little bit. I always, when I'm scanning some of the bands, I always look to see how things are sounding, and sounds like a pretty decent day today. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Okay, very good. Well, thanks for checking in to ECARS. You're my last check-in for the day. Usually we stop at 1:30, but I was able to go a little bit over on Sundays. We can go a little bit over. Anything else?
Yeah, well, thanks for keeping the light on for me. 73.
All right, 73, Chris. Thanks for checking in. I'll be clear with Kilo Delta 9 Tango Juliet Bravo, and I'm going to clear the net now at 1:48 Eastern Time. And I thank everybody for checking in on the ECARS net. This has been Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee Quebec. Step in and substitute net control for Jeff NJ2US, who had to step out because of thunderstorms in his area. So I took his shift, and I went a little overtime. I hope it was fun for you guys as much as it was for me. So I'm going to clear the net, close it up, and let the regular traffic go, and I'm going to have a conversation with W2AO unless anybody has anything else to say. Over.
Can you get overtime pay for running overtime?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Great net 73. K3AC, Claire.
Okay, K3AC, before you go, you got a second?
I'm all yours.
Okay, you're 3 kilocycles down.
You mean I'm off frequency?
Yeah, I've got you at 5497.
Okay, that's not what I'm showing here, but I will look into that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just by my, what is your radio?
Kenwood 870.
Is that an older radio?
2004.
Yeah, okay. I have the TS, I used to have an FT900, and I have now the TS 480 HXs from Kenwood. I had to put that stabilizing crystal in all three of those radios to keep it. I was 4 kilohertz off at some time. So maybe there's something you could do for that. Over.
Yeah, roger. I'll listen to it on the monitor, an external receiver. But thanks for that information, and we'll let you pick up Stu there with his question. This is K3AC, Claire.
Okay, I didn't mean to insult you, but I just thought I'd let you know. 73, you have a good rest of the day, and I hope things go well for you. Okay, I'll be clear with K3AC. The net is closed, and I'm going to have a conversation with Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar. Come on in. Whiskey 2 Alpha Oscar, are you there? I guess he left. Okay, Whiskey Alpha 1 Yankee Yankee Quebec. I will be clear and QRT the net.
W2AO testing. W2 Atlantic Ocean testing on 7255.
W2AL, whatever you're testing, it's working. This is WX2Q Mobile.
Is it WX2Q Mobile, is that right?
Negative. Whiskey Sugar 2 Quebec. WX2Q Mobile 6.
Give me your phonetically so I can figure out whether it's an F or S or whatever it is, could you?
Roger. Whiskey Sugar 2 Queen. Whiskey Sugar 2 Queen in Morristown, New Jersey.
Whiskey Sugar 2 Queen. Whiskey Sugar 2 Queen. We'll memorize that. Forget it in 5 seconds, but you're doing fairly well. Mobile, I'd say about an S5 into Fishkill, New York. Over.
Yeah, Roger, the S5. You're about S9 up here in northern New Jersey. Over.
What was my report again?
They are 5'8" to 5'9". 5'8" to 5'9".
Okay. Well, you're doing fairly well considering conditions. It's not all that great now, but good luck, Mobile. Where in the big state of New Jersey are you?
Yeah, Roger. We're in Morristown, New Jersey. Morristown, New Jersey. It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit and raining here, although it's not a very heavy rain. It is raining, and I'm going to my sister's house in apartment in West Orange. Over.
I didn't get any of that because there's a lot of noise. Good luck to you. We've been Mobile many, many times by the hand since 1956. Good luck to you. Over.
Roger, 73. WX2Q Mobile 2 will be clear.
Good luck to you and safe driving.
frequency occupied, KA3BMS. KA3BMS, this is frequency occupied, over. Occupied, please. This is. The frequency occupied, please. This is KA3BMS. KA3BMS. CQ 40 meters. CQ 40 meters. CQ 40 meters from King 3 Boston Mary Sugar. King America 3 Boston Mary Sugar, calling CQ 40 meters and standing by.
Okay.